Mr. Justice Sandeep Sharma, Honorable Mr. Justice Chandrabhushan Barwalia, Honorable Miss Justice Jyotsna Rewal Dua, Honorable Mr. Justice Satyen Vaidya, the Honorable Judges High Court of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Ashok Sharma, Learned Advocate General, State of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Balram Sharma, Learned Assistant Solicitor General of India for High Court of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Ajay Kochhad, Learned President, Bar Council of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Lavneesh Kamar, Learned President, SP High Court Bar Association. Learned office bearers and other members of different bar associations from the state and learned district and sessions judges and judicial officers from the state present with us through virtual mode. My Lord, on the occasion of launch of Android mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh, I seek permission of my Lord to start the proceedings. Thank you, my Lord. My Lord, on this occasion of launch of the Android mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh, I request Shri Virender Singh, Worthy Registrar General, High Court of Himachal Pradesh, to kindly welcome honorable dignitaries and the guests.
My Lord, Honorable Mr. Justice Shri Mohammad Rafiq, Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Mrs. Justice Sabina ji in absentia, Honorable Mr. Justice Talok Singh Chauhan ji, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Singh Thakur ji, Honorable Mr. Justice Ajay Mohan Goyal ji in absentia, Honorable Mr. Justice Sandeep Sharma ji, Honorable Mr. Justice Chandrabhushan Barwalia ji, Honorable Madam Justice Jyotsna Rewal Dua ji in absentia, Honorable Mr. Justice Satyen Vaidya ji, Shri Ashok Sharma, Learned Advocate General for the State of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Balram Sharma, Learned Assistant Solicitor General of India, Shri Ajay Kochhad, Chairman Bar Council of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Lavneesh Kamar, President HP High Court Bar Association, Office Bearer and other members of different bar association, as well as the district judges and other judicial officers who are with us on the virtual mode, a very good evening. Under the guidance and supervision of my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice and Honorable Judges of the High Court of Himachal Pradesh, an Android-based mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh has been developed by the computer branch of this registry. After successful implementation of Virtual Court of Mobile Traffic Magistrate Shimla for disposal of traffic offences, pagination module and online certified copy module, it was the wish and vision of my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice that a mobile application with upgraded features be developed for use of learned members of the bar, seekers of the justice, as well as the public at large. My Lord, keeping in view the consideration, the feedback, suggestions and input received from the bar members from time to time, an attempt has been made by the computer branch of the registry and scientists from NIC deployed in the High Court of Himachal Pradesh to develop a user-friendly Android-based mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh with upgraded features such as advocate directory, case status, judgment and orders, search with multiple options, cause list, digital display, free text speech, e-gate pass, my diary, important judgments and links for district court's website, etc. More importantly, in the sidebar, an option for feedback and suggestion by the user has been kept. The attempt for developing present software is not exhaustive and based upon the suggestions, feedback and inputs from the user, further improvements shall be made, including development of similar iOS-based application. Maximum use of the application by the learned members of the bar and valuable suggestions received in this regard will help in further upgradation and improvement of the application in order to meet the changing need of different components of justice delivery system. On this occasion of the launch of Android mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh, I welcome honorable dignitaries and the guests present with us today physically as well as through virtual mode. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now I request my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice to kindly launch Android mobile application of High Court of Himachal Pradesh. Thank you, my lord. With the permission of my lord, I request Ms. Divya Bansal, programmer, to present workflow of the mobile application.
Very good afternoon to Honorable the Chief Justice, Honorable Judges, Learned Registrar, dignitaries and guests. I would like to explain the workflow of the mobile application Android app. This Android app has basically been developed so that it could facilitate learned advocates, litigants and general public. The basic feature which has been added in this mobile app is that it is bilingual. That is, it can be converted into Hindi language so that it could facilitate the general public. The other features that are added on the home page are case status, case search, order judgment and various of these options have been added into the mobile app. I would like to explain these features in little description. The first feature is the case status. In this feature, the user can directly enter the case type, case number, case year and then click on the show button. After clicking on the show button, the case details, the entire details of the case will be displayed. There is also an option to save, update the case details. Whenever the user will click on this specific case, it will be saved in the My Diary. So there is no need to again and again type the case and search it again. It will be saved for future. The next option is case search. In this option, if the litigant is not aware with their particular case number, they can search the case type based upon various options such as party, advocate, case type, whether the case is pending or disposed, and click on the show button. All the cases which matches these filters will be displayed, and the specific case, whichever they want to see the details, they can click on it to see the entire details of that case. Next is order judgment search. This is also somewhat similar. In this, the user can enter the case type and case number, the case year, and then click on show button. The case will be displayed and the order judgments, they can be downloaded and viewed directly. Next is free text search. In this, there are various parameters through which the case can be searched. Case plus the order judgments are also searched. They can click on the case and the entire details of the case will be viewed, and they can click on the download button to download the order or the judgment of that particular case. Next is cause list. Cause list, main, supplementary, production, COVID cause list can be searched through this option by selecting the date filter. And the same cause list, they can also download it in the PDF format. Next is the digital display. Real-time digital display can be viewed on their phones, and this will facilitate the advocates to keep a track of their cases which are being called in the courts. All these features are already provided in websites, and the similar features we have added it in the mobile app. Next is objections. Again, it is for the learned advocates. If they want to see in their particular case whatever objections have been imposed, they can directly enter the case type, case number, year and click on show. The objection imposed on that case will be directly reflected. Next is the copying module, the certified copy module. Through the mobile app also, the advocates can apply for the certified copy module, and simultaneously they can check the status also of the copy for which they have applied. Next is gate pass. Through this menu, visitors can apply for online gate pass. Again, this facility is already available on website of the High Court. Advocate directory. This is a new feature that has been added. In this advocate directory, the entire details of all the advocates is visible. Their entire contact details along with their phone number, email IDs and their address if it has been provided to us. Another feature which has been added is if they will click on the mobile number, the call will be immediately initiated through their phone. They do not have to copy and paste the phone number to their dial pad. And again, it is similar with the email ID also. If they will click on the email ID, the email ID account will be opened, and they again do not have to copy paste the email ID. They can send the email through this. Next is My Diary. This is one of the important feature of the app. My Diary is basically divided into three parts: My Cases, My Cause List, and the notifications. The cases which have been saved, which they earlier they searched and they have saved, they all are visible in under My Cases list. There is a special feature of export and import. In case by mistake they have deleted, no, they can first of all export the cases. Export will be done either to their phone or to their mobile number. A backup file of the export cases will be created. In case they have deleted the cases from My Cases, if the learned advocates they have deleted the cases, then they can recover all these cases by using the import option. So this is one of the important feature that we have added into this. Under My Diary, the next is My Cause List. The advocates, they can search their cases using HIM number. They will type their HIM number and the date. Only the cases that belongs to this particular advocate will be reflected to them, not the entire cause list. Only the cases which belongs to the advocates, those will be shown. Under the notification tab, the notification, in case the SMS that you receive, they all are reflected here. For the cases that you have saved, those notifications will be reflected, whether the case is listed on which date, whether the registration has been done, all these kind of notifications. Next is Important Judgment tab. All the important judgments, they are already reflected under this tab. On clicking on the particular judgment, the judgment will be opened. The entire judgment PDF will be opened. Next is Case Fee Calculator and Limitation Period Calculator. Through this menus, they can calculate the fees that are on a particular case, type whatever fees is imposed. And under the Limitation Period Calculator, choosing the case type, the limitation number of days for the limitation, they are reflected. Next is District Code. Under this tab, all the district codes are present. If you click on a particular district, the entire website of the district will be displayed. And once the website is displayed, all these features can be accessed. Next is the sidebar menu. Under the sidebar menu, all the options are present: announcement, recruitments, roster, tender. All these options are available. On clicking on any of the options, the user can access all these things. That's it. Thank you.
By just typing that number, the registration number, the advocate in soul case. I just taking
Now, I request my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice to kindly share his Lordship's words of wisdom on the occasion, please.
My sisters and brother judges, Learned Advocate General, Chairman Bar Council West, Assistant Solicitor General of India, President High Court Bar Association, Registrar General, other registrars, CPC, districts and session judges, and other judicial officers of the state of Himachal Pradesh, and the learned advocates who have joined us virtually in this program. Some time ago, we inaugurated the 2 modules of our computer system in the High Court. One was designation system, I hope, which is successfully running, and in course of time this will obviate the difficulty which the judges and the lawyers face while they argue the cases before the court with regard to mismatch in the page number of their respective files. And we also launched the certified copy module, which is integrated in this mobile app also. Now this mobile app is a version improved upon the earlier mobile app which I also implemented in Madhya Pradesh High Court, and then over that we have added many more features in this. Everything has been explained to you, but some of the features I would tell you are so unique that probably this is by far the best mobile app in the country of any High Court, because I've had the occasion to get mobile app developed in Meghalaya and Odisha, thereafter in Madhya Pradesh. This is before that in Rajasthan as compared to committee head. My Diary is virtually an office which you carry in your pocket. An advocate would carry his office, entire office in pocket. If you have given the option that you can have both options, view only and download. if you have your sufficient space in your mobile, then you can give the option of download. Whenever you would come online, all the order sheets that are generated in your case file will be immediately downloaded in your pocket, in your mobile handset. Like objections also, auto-generated message will come to you. And when you have registered your case, like if you have in your office 100 cases or 200 cases, all 200 cases are registered in your mobile My Diary, then automatically everything will come in your this office, My Diary office. Like objections also, auto-generated message will be received. Now advocate directory, this has been explained to you by our this system analyst, that now onwards the learned advocate will start getting more calls and more email messages.
Yes.
And with that more of the material thing, that I would say. And gate pass has also been made very easy. Now litigants can immediately apply. And one good feature about this is, which we introduced in Madhya Pradesh also, that it can be automatically, if you go on the top right hand side, this is English version, and you can convert it into Hindi version immediately. Just see by click of the button. It has become so user friendly that any layman, any litigant coming to the court can also download it and can utilize it for various purposes to have access to his case file, virtual case file. Here actually this digitization work is still under progress. Once when the digitization has taken place fully, all your pending decided cases would be accessible online. You can find out how many documents are filed, which document you, suppose you lose any document in your case file, you can go there in the website, access your file and download the copy from there and then reconstruct the file. In course of time that may not be needed. And secondly, in this mobile app there is one very good feature, that it can be converted into a mobile app of particular district. जैसे अभी आपको बता दें, जैसे इसमें you can, there is the one option district code, this last bottom corner. Now these are the districts. Now I have in my this mobile Bilaspur, Chamba, Hamirpur, Kangra, Kinnor. I can click this Kangra. Then Kangra, all these features in Kangra district will be converted into mobile app of that particular district. Now there the advocates want to access it in Hindi language or English language depending on their choice. And then for this digital display, you will not be required to every time go out of the court to see the display. You can, by sitting in any court, you can immediately find out in which court which case number is going on. So that is so easy. In the same way, there are this search engine. We have upgraded the search engine. Actually, I was supervising last 2 months. We are working on this. Our computer team of the NIC, it is with the High Court and our CPC and the Star IT. They were all working with. So search engine is a refined search engine. You can find any judgment on a particular point which has already been decided by this court earlier by our High Court. That can be immediately accessed. इसको ठीक करना, वापस पीछे लाना, ये पीछे क्यों नहीं जा रहा? High Court. Then copying advocate directory, important judgments, which is a feature available in the website of the High Court. So virtually it is the complete website which is now coming in your pocket. And case fee calculator, limitation period, district courts. So I hope that more and more use of this mobile app is made by the learned advocates, litigants, and we get suggestions so that we can further improve it. As of now, it is now listed on the playbook of Google Play of this Android-based application as of now. But I instructed today, and they are applying that this will be also developed into this iOS and Apple. This is very easy, not very difficult, but this will be also done maybe in 10-15 days time. Now I can tell you that we have started the process of making, last time also we told you that we have requisitioned the budget. Mr. Sharma will follow it up with the government for making our High Court campus and all district court campuses Wi-Fi enabled. So Mr. Sharma,
Definitely मालूम.
It is hardly an amount. Our object is that because I have been now recently, I've been to Mandi and this other 2-3 places, Kullu. So it is not that big a task. We can make our campuses Wi-Fi enabled, and through them now the advocates can use their laptops, their iPads or the mobile apps, mobile app also and mobile headsets. So in course of time probably we will match with other high courts and other judiciary of the other states which have advanced into this field. So with that I wish that this facility is made use of by the learned advocates more and more, and we get suggestions how to further improve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my lord, for your lordship's kind words of wisdom. Now, with the permission of my lord, I request Sri Jaswant Singh, worthy Registrar IT, to kindly propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Justice Mr. Mohammad Rafiq, High Court of HMJ Pradesh, Honorable Justice Ms. Sabina in absentia, Honorable Justice Mr. Trilok Singh Chauhan, Honorable Justice Mr. Vivek Singh Thakur, Honorable Justice Mr. Rajaman Goyal in absentia, Honorable Justice Mr. Sandeep Sharma, Honorable Justice Mr. C.B. Berwalia, Honorable Justice Ms. Jyotsna Rewaldua in absentia, Honorable Justice Mr. Satyan Vaidya, Learned Advocate General Mr. Ashok Sharma, High Court of HMJ Pradesh, Chairman Bar Council of HMJ Pradesh Mr. Ajay Kochhad, Assistant Solicitor General Mr. Balram Sharma, High Court of HMJ Pradesh, and Mr. Lavnesh Kaur, President Bar Association of HMJ Pradesh High Court, Registrar General Mr. Varinder Singh and other colleague registrars, Central Project Coordinator Mr. Rakesh Danda, District and Session Judges and other judicial officers of the State of HMJ Pradesh who are connected virtually, members of the District and Sub-Divisional Bar Association connected virtually, and members of the Computer Branch. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. First of all, I would like to propose heavy vote of thanks to our Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Mohammad Rafiq, for gracing today's event despite of his busy schedule, and His Lordship enlighten us with his innovative ideas on how to make the use of technology in our field. His Lordship is a backbone of our institution and the guiding force for every new step forward. Thank you, Your Lordship, for your interesting and thought-provoking address. I am sure that all the persons who are connected virtually take note of Your Lordship suggestions. I would take opportunity to express my deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Judges of the High Court of HMJ Pradesh for being a constant motivator and guiding force in all our endeavor to excel in this field. I would also like to thank Advocate General Mr. Ashok Sharma, Chairman Bar Council of HMJ Pradesh Mr. Ajay Kochhad, Assistant Solicitor General Mr. Balram Sharma, and Mr. Lavnesh Kaur, President Bar Association of Himachal Pradesh High Court, for sparing their valuable time. As I already said, an event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling days in advance. It requires impeccable planning and bird's eye on developing a program of this magnitude. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated individuals. Therefore, I thank the Computer Branch for their tireless efforts. Last but not the least, I also thank the crew member who worked behind the screen for evincing interest in the covering the event for the live webcast. In the end, I could warn perfect. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I seek permission of my Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, to kindly close the proceeding. Thank you, my Lord. The proceedings are closed.